You know what fucking grinds my gears, people? The toxic relationship between money and art. I'm specifically talking about movies and music. Because this shit is like water and oil, people. They do not mix. They slow down creativity. Money slows down creativity. It slows down big production companies taking a risk because they want to play the safe bet, which leads to mediocre shit. Because they want to know if they can market off things like spawn off other products like toys, posters, fucking who knows fucking what, fucking cereal and shit. This is why the Star Wars trilogy was bad because they're making safe bets of what the fans will like, but turns out the fans didn't like because what we love in Star Wars is the big, creative, mythological shit. But no, in the new one, they just did the same shit in the old, you know. And with music, this is the biggest one for me. With the top 40, everything sounds like poppy, pappy, sappy, mediocre party music and shit. Nothing is groundbreaking. Nothing hits you to your soul. It's all just hip hoppy shit that you can play while you're driving the car so you don't fucking hate yourself. And it's like you just be happy while you're going to drive to work. Just remember to be happy, or when you're driving to stores and just be happy, consume shit, so you can live life like these dumbass singers. And with movies, going back to movies, you see, if you look in back in the day, some of the biggest Hollywood blockbusters were art house films, like Godfather, Psycho, Apocalypse Now, just look it up. All the big fucking blockbuster movies that were back in the day, there were great art house films like back in the 70s and 60s. It wasn't, I feel, it was fault of fucking goddamn Steven Spielberg. But even then, at least he did it right. With Jaws, that was a big first blockbuster movie. And I feel like Steven Spielberg, with his formula, learned how to make family-friendly movies. But he's really the only king of that. Because nowadays, you see that shit, for example, it's like Transformers. Trying to hit the family market, and it just fails because the action isn't intense enough or gory enough. The comedy is shitty and cringy. The romance is pointless and dumb. There's no sex appeal to it because, you can't scare the kiddies. That's the big reason I'm really fucking bummed out because everything is playing towards fucking kids. And this is why I hate kids so goddamn much. I want to make a video about ranting on kids, but I always hold myself because I'm like, I don't want to upset people. But god damn it, I fucking hate kids for this fucking reason because everything is played towards kids. And I'm the generation that they really started doing that shit. I hate to say it, where everything has to be child friendly and shit. But so now I'm an adult. I'm tired of it. Fucking tired of it because it's all mediocre garbage. God. So, what's the solution? We gotta look, Comrade George here. We gotta move towards a post-capitalistic world where people aren't bogged down of sharing and expressing their creativity due to money, due to them not being able to get the equipment that they need. Taxpayers should perhaps be paying for movies. I hate to say it, because these big studios, they're not having the art and the creativity in mind. They're all about making that fucking cheddar. And I'm tired of it, people. I don't know. I feel like maybe we're starting to see a little bit of a sway into the art house movies being big blockbusters. The only reason I really say that's because Joker was a really big hit, but it's nowhere to hit fucking whatever fucking Disney movies is being made, like the Marvel movies. And I hate to, shit on those. This is why I'm a little stingy on saying that all the big Hollywood movies are like that, are being mediocre, because the Marvel movies are the biggest Hollywood movies right now. And I feel like they're taking somewhat of a chance at times. But honestly, when it comes to like their solo movies, they're, let's be honest, people, they're copy and paste. It's the hero just fighting another villain, fighting a villain that's just basically like them. They're not tackling introspective themes of what it means to be a man or what society means. And I know those could be pretentious and shit, but done right, they can be done. They can be very groundbreaking movies that could speak to humanity. Like a Taxi Driver and some shit. But no, those are over. We're lucky that Joker was successful like that, because and the only way that we get art housey movies like that if it's masked in a fucking superhero property like that. So, I mean, I'm okay with it, but I feel like not every production is going to do it right. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for us. Do you agree with me, people? Do you agree that art is getting mediocre, and are you getting tired of it, and you think it's all due to money being involved with it? Because another big thing why I also hate money in art is that it slows down productivity. Because I was watching a podcast from one of my favorite podcasts, Deep Fat Fried, top 5 sequels that never happened. And one that they talked about was Mad Max 5. We never got Mad Max 5 yet. There was always talk about it in the works because of how successful Fury Road was. But there's a legal battle between George Miller's production team and Warner Brothers because they're supposed to get a raise. So now there's this big old lawsuit because over some $9 million. It's ridiculous, Just give us the great art that we need, Everyone wants to be greedy and want more money so they can have resources and shit to prolong their shitty family name or whatever the fuck. And it's hurting the masses in that way. And another way art hurts money is that actors don't take a risk as much anymore because they don't need to. I was watching a TED Talk of, I'm sorry, I don't know the hosts of the TED Talk's name because it was a complicated Indian name. I'm sorry. I'm fucking bad with names. And I'm just too lazy to memorize and figure it out. Maybe I'll add it to the description so you can watch it. But the guy brought up some great points, and one great point that he brought up is with the actor Christian Bale. Hopefully you know about how he loves to do, not really, he doesn't really love it, but he does it for the art. He loves to fluctuate his weight for roles. One role he's super skinny, like in a mechanic or machinist. I watched the movie, I forgot what it's called. I think it's machinist. How he got super fucking sickly looking skinny. And then he buffed up for Batman. But you think he, especially with a machinist, you think he got skinny just for the money of the movie? The movie is like an art house film. He has to know that that's not a big blockbuster movie. So why did he take the risk of losing so much weight? Why did he put to the work of so much weight, losing so much weight? Because it's all about the art. He's in it for the art. He doesn't care about acting for the money. I mean, I bet he does, but I feel like he's more about the art than the money. And I feel, sadly, a lot of Hollywood celebrities nowadays are all about the money. They're all about just trying to get free shit and a lot of resources, and it's awful. I fucking hate it. They get their clout by having a lot of cool stuff and just showing it off, and we're like all in awe of that. But no, they don't get the clout anymore of actually being a deep and artsy person, from being a person that's actually trying to say shit, the fucking Kardashians are just money producing people. They got nothing profound to say. They got nothing prolific. They don't do anything prolific or any shit like that. So, and well, as a lot of Hollywood actors, I feel like a lot of them are just so bland and unforgettable. I feel like I don't remember any fucking big modern day Hollywood actor's name because, they just do shitty work. They're not really getting a full feet range of emotion. I feel like all they really do now is a serviceful job at when it comes to acting. None of them really put some extra meat to the fucking bone to give a really big, memorable performance. And I'm getting tired of it. It's like, damn, movies are getting a little boring in that way. It's like, I feel like I could be a fucking better actor than most of these people and shit, you know? I feel like the last breed of great actors like that are now dying off. You know, they're like in their 50s and 60s. I feel like fucking like Leo and Christian Bale, they're the last actors to do that. And they're getting old people, so them making risks like that is going to become more rare and rare because, you know, they're old, they got to look out for themselves. And I understand. And that's why the new modern day actors, they can do some more groundbreaking shit with their performances. And not just worry about getting the money. Because they're signing up for these lackluster movies. So they don't have to do much. You know, just be a face. And say the lines well. God damn it. Fucking hate it! So yeah. Leave in the comments below, what do you think the solution should be? Again, do you agree with my taxpayer money solution? And if you will, please share this video, people. Share the BoredRoom channel. Help us get to 50 subscribers. We're 2 subscribers away, so please at least help me get to that landmark. And please like the video so it can get spread around and the zeitgeist and whatnot. Please subscribe again, so the zeitgeist and whatnot. And please support, because you know how times are tough. I'm sure you're going through shit too. But if you have a plethora of money and just feeling generous, please help support by looking in the description. I have my Venmo and PayPal. Just so you can help out with the production of this channel. I'm looking to try to get new mics and maybe some better cameras. And I'll never add a paywall because I'm just not there yet in life. And fuck paywalls. All the videos are for free. Alright. Thank you for watching, people. Have a good day. Bye-bye.